here. Alvarez, he defeats Charlo in their match. But you know, it was a lot of comments of speaking about his brother Jermell Charlo. Man, they were saying that was supposed to be his fight. I mean, how do you feel about that? Before we get into it, about just kind of what they're saying and.
I think that that's kind of ridiculous. I mean, Jarmall, he's been out of boxing since 2021, and he's on his way to making his comeback. Now, I think November 25th, he's got a fight coming up.
Yeah.
So maybe he would have got a different outcome, but considering he wasn't actively boxing for those few years, that wasn't his fight.
Yeah.
I think that was Jermell's fight more so.
Right. If we just kind of look at the cons of that fight for Charlo, he didn't move his feet enough. He definitely didn't move his feet enough. And he didn't have that kind of what we talked about, a good defensive strategy. And I mean, it's kind of hard. Like I said, Alvarez, he is hard. He was hitting pretty hard. He wasn't letting up on him. But the thing I got to respect from, you know, Charlo, he lasted all 12 rounds. It wasn't like, some of these fights you see they last, you know, 5th, 6th round, and no, he played to the 12th round. So I mean, the kid got hard.
Do you think that the lack of movement was maybe a strategy to be able to last those rounds and like preserve some energy? Or?
I think, yeah. I mean, yeah. Like I said, I mean, it's just honestly, just as far as him, he had him in the corner a lot, and I feel like that can be kind of dangerous. I feel like you definitely got to get out those corner moments, but you know, he kind of let Canelo, you know, he had too many open looks, too many hits. But he, you know, he's a very tough fighter. And I got to commend him for even just taking this fight, knowing that you are 2 weight classes lower than this fighter. It seemed to me like Alvarez kind of took it a little personal, though, the way he was fighting. I don't know. It was just me. But I feel like they have a lot of respect for each other. The play of the fight is kind of when Canelo, he landed that crucial right jab in the 7th round, kind of having him on a knee, but he got back up. But did you see that part when he kind of jabbed him?
Yeah, that did seem like a bit of a turning fight, or a turning point in the fight, especially because it happened later on, you know, closer to the 7th round than earlier.
Yeah, definitely. He had Charlo on one knee. A lot of people saying, you know, Jermell kind of gave his brother this fight. Honestly, kind of just, you know, going off of you, out of your opinion, out of those two, who do you think has more heart out of those 2 brothers?
Out of the 2 brothers, that's hard to say just because Jarmall has been out of boxing for a little while. But I'm going to have to go ahead and say probably Jarmall. And I think part of that has to do with Jermell's upcoming fight against Bakram Murtazaliev.
Yeah.
And I know there's a lot of talk that Jermell might actually vacate against Murtazaliev, even though that Bakram doesn't have as much experience as Jermell does.
Yeah.
And that he's maybe a little bit worried about the power that Bakram brings to the fight. Right. So I think that kind of shows that maybe Jarmall has got a little bit more heart. He's coming back to boxing. He's got a taller hill to climb than his brother does. So
yeah.
I think I'm just a little bit more behind Jarmall than I am Jermell at the moment.
Got you. As far as how I feel, I think he definitely should fight, you know, Alvarez for his brother, kind of just for his shake back, and since, you know, he had a lot of heart when he, you know, fought, and he's more of a more weight class to fight Alvarez. So I definitely think, if not now, maybe later on, they should kind of.
So after Jarmall gets a few fights back,
kind of
again, then go ahead and go on.
Get his weight, kind of, you know, them two should definitely. I would like to see that.
What would be interesting is if Jermell does vacate the fight, because this is in order from the IBF in order to protect his title that he has. And I'm curious, what if Jarmall wants to fight against Bakram instead of Jermell?
Jermell.
That would be interesting, but I know that like with orders from boxing and stuff, that it's a specific fight to protect his title. So I don't know if the rules would allow the brother to take the fight instead.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think if he vacates the fight, the fight won't probably happen. That's
It would work as an exhibition fight though. Watch.
Right. I feel like it could happen, but it wouldn't be no like big match. It'll probably just be a little exhibition, just to see. You know what I mean? But yeah, you guys let us know how y'all feel about those brothers and how you feel about the fight in general. Kudos to Alvarez. He didn't show any cockiness. Just respect for the youngin. Just lasting all 12 rounds. Which is kind of hard. But you guys let us know who your favorite boxer and let us know on the updated. We're definitely going to keep you updated on that fight.
Yes.
If he's going to vacate a fight, we don't know. But yeah, you guys, before I pass it off to my co-host, we're going to get into some football.